Hey, do you want to become more dominant in Valorant? Well, you've come to the right place, because I'm gonna teach you how to be the dominant man or woman that you deserve to be. First things first, when you load in a game, you've got to select a character. And don't underestimate this. It is very important that you start by choosing a dominant character. So let's look at our options. First off, we have Cypher. His kit is basically built around the fact that you can spy on people and put down traps so you can rely on safe camping. This is not the way you want to play if you want to be dominant. If you want to be dominant, you actually need to be in the fight, not watching it. So maybe you're feeling like playing Sage. No can do. You simply have no time to look after your teammates when you're the alpha in your team. You think playing Sova is a good idea? Sova is so passive, most people can't even stay awake while playing him. All you can do with him is locate enemies the one boring way or the other. And after all that, the only thing you can do now is miss all your ult shots. So maybe you're in the mood for some Jet. Her kit is basically all designed to run away and hide herself. And as I just said, you need to be in the fight, not running away from it. You like Omen? This guy literally lives his life in the shadows. That's like the most undominant thing you can do. You wanna play Viper? Why would you? She sucks. This leaves us with the following characters. Raze. All her abilities do damage. This is the way a kit should be built. No bullshit, just damage. After that we got Breach. This man literally has his abilities built to counter campers. That is pretty much the most dominant it can be. Brimstone. This guy does not have too many good skills, but just look at him. His whole look screams dominance. Then we have Phoenix. I mean, what can I say about him? He's lit. And last but not least we have Reyna. Her outfit and kit just screams that she is a strong independent woman. And you gotta respect that. After you've chosen your character, it's time to begin. Now, you do actually need to play the game to win. So let's start with the gun round. You really don't need anything for this. I mean, you got a pistol already, right? Why bother getting a second one? Don't get greedy. You can invest in some skills if you want, but that's just optional. What is more important is the chat. This is the moment when you let the enemy know they're dealing with a confident man or woman. What you do is go to the alt chat and just let them know it's over. GG, well played, better luck next time. By this simple trick, the enemy will think you have already won and there's no real purpose in even battling with you anymore, which makes the battle a lot easier. After this mental warfare, you should be able to pick up the gun round quite easily. Now that we've won the first round, it's time to pick a nice, shiny gun. There are only a few options really. Most people would say get a Phantom or maybe a Vandal. Some would even say go for the Operator. But nah. These three guns are all you really need, and I will tell you why. First, the Bucky. Ideal for close combat, even better for long range sniping. If you hit your shots, and you obviously do, you need one shot. Don't get me wrong, this does get harder when you try this from long range. But it is way more satisfying and I highly recommend it. Next up we have the Guardian. If you are afraid of missing your shots, you will need the Guardian. This thing has a clip size of more than twice the bullets you should need to get rid of the whole team. One shot, one kill, that's all you really need though. And at last we have the Marshal. The Marshal is the supreme sniper. Most people would disagree because the Operator can one shot in the body, but we don't really go for the body. This is also a one shot if you hit it in the head, only with faster rate of fire so you can kill the enemy team faster. The best thing about these guns is they're cheap as shit. This leaves you the opportunity to buy guns for the ones that really need it. The degenerates that call themselves teammates. Sure, I have this, and this, and this, and you get this, and you get a gun. After you have done this for a couple of rounds, and you have achieved the status of Sugar Daddy, it's time to dominate the game. This thing here, you should consider it to be non-existent. You don't need a bomb to win, that's the pussy way to win. As if you're not capable enough of shooting the entire enemy team yourself. That's pathetic. What you do is you just go to the enemies and shoot them in the head. Just continue this for about, let's say, 13 rounds and you're golden. And that is how you win the game as dominant as possible.